Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Christmas special of the Tara King Show. Unfortunately, this wonderful quarter is coming to an end. We've all shared some wonderful memories. The show is dedicated to those who will be taking Tara King's English 101 course in the near future. Today, we will be bringing in some current students from Tara's class to give some tips on how to succeed in her class. Our first guest is Nimrata.
Hey guys, how are you guys doing? I'll be talking about MLA, and I know in the beginning we all think we might know everything about English 101. I thought the same, especially with MLA, because I thought I had experience with it before. But I was wrong, because we all learn new things every single day. And I learned about works citing in MLA that I didn't know about before. With Miss Tara's help, I used the Bedford Handbook, and it was really helpful when using sources and knowing how to write journal, books, newspaper, article sources from the book. So definitely use the book. It's a gift from me to you. Make sure you buy it. And also, just the basics of MLA. You must know how to make the font a size 12. Make sure that your style is Times New Roman and that it's double spaced. Also, make sure that your works cited page comes at the end of the essay. It has to be its own page at the end. And the heading of that paper must be works cited. So I hope that's a helpful tip for you guys.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much for that helpful tip.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with our next guest after this short break. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tara King Show. Our next guest today, with our second tip, is Geeta. Geeta, what tip will you be telling us today?
Hi, I'm gonna talk about grammar things to get successful in Tara King class. So grammar seems really important when you are taking college level class. You should know the parts of speech, like should know that it should be used like punctuation, comma, semicolon, etc. because it helps you to have better paper as well as improve your writing. When it comes to the parts of speech, there are nouns, pronouns, adjective, verbs, adverb, prepositions. You should know this all to get successful in English. For example, to test whether a word group is a complete or a fragment sentence, use the flow charts from handbook on page 279, like running from the bus is a fragment because it lacks a subject and a verb. Thank you.
Wow, thanks for that great tip. We'll be right back with our third guest to have our third tip. Welcome back to the Tara King Show Christmas special. Our next guest is going to be giving us a new tip. What tip do you have to give for us?
Hi, I'm going to be talking about the principles of composition. Number 1, you should choose a suitable design and hold to it. A basic structural design underlies every kind of writing. The design is shaped upon what kind of writing it is and will deviate according to the author's skills and needs. Writing to be effective must closely follow the thoughts of the author. Number 2, make the paragraph a unit of composition. The paragraph is a convenient unit. It serves all forms of literary work. As long as it holds together, a paragraph may be of any length, a single short sentence, or a passage of great duration. 2 rules to follow. One single sentence should not be written as paragraphs. An exception may be made of sentences of transition. To generally begin each paragraph with a sentence that suggests the topic or with a sentence that helps the transition. Number 3, omit needless words. Basically, be concise. An example of this is there is no doubt but that versus saying no doubt or doubtless. Obviously, no doubt or doubtless is much better of a sentence.
Wow, what a great tip. We will be right back after this short break to bring you our fourth guest. Welcome back to the Tara King Show Christmas special, where you have our fourth and final guest, Eunice. Eunice, what will you be talking about with us today?
Oh, hello everybody. I'm gonna talk about plagiarism. The plagiarism is one of the important things when write essay in English class on college level. So if you don't have a citation, you cannot avoid plagiarism. I'm gonna tell you guys how to avoid plagiarism. If you use another person's ideas, opinions, or theory, it's plagiarism. And then any statistics, graphs, and drawings can gonna be plagiarism. First way is keep source in correct context. Second, plan ahead your essay. Then, don't cut and paste a file and label your sources. Next, keep your notes and your draft separate. I hope that these tips gonna be helpful to new English class students. Thank you.
Thank you, Eunice, for that great tip. We will be back to wrap up the show in just a quick second. Back to the Tar King Christmas special. There are some really important tips on how to be successful in Tar King's English 101 class. Being a student at Tar myself, I have a tip for all you future students. In high school, many of us learned the 5-paragraph essay. This format may have been acceptable in your high school class, but it will not go over well in Tar King's class. So I have a few things to tell you to break away from this format. The first thing you should do when writing an essay is come up with your thesis. Your thesis has an argument and is not just stating facts. After creating a strong thesis, you can then write your introduction. Be sure to include ideas that the reader can understand about your argument. After you've written this, you can get to the main points of your paper. Find the ideas that you will bring up in your introduction and expand on them. For example, if you're writing about fast cars and your introduction has examples of fast cars, try to talk about what makes cars fast, how car technology is improving, and racing to try to expand on all these ideas with evidence. After you have found evidence, add commentary to support your evidence. After you have commentary, write a concluding sentence that quickly wraps up your thoughts and transitions to the next paragraph. Now that you have multiple body paragraphs supporting your thesis, you can start with your conclusion. Don't just restate everything you have said in your paper. Use parallel concepts to create a full circle for your essay. After you do this, propose a course of action or add a solution so the reader can apply the topic to their life. There you go. You have successfully broken away from the 5-paragraph theme. By following these steps, you will be able to write a terrific essay that Tara will love. Besides all the academic ways to be successful, make sure to have fun in Tara's class. Be an interactive student and show up to class every day. I hope everyone enjoys today's program. Have a safe and exciting winter break, and have a Merry Christmas.